Today I'm going to be cooking for you guys a sweet potato and spinach curry that's going to be cooked with a really aromatic Basmati rice, and our protein is going to be organic turkey, which is normally quite a dry ingredient, but it's going to be in this delicious, saucy, great curry, and it's going to taste amazing. So our lovely fresh ingredients are here. If you'd like to see a list, pause in just a moment or have a little peek in the description bar down below. Now we're going to go prep our food because you need something to put into the dish afterwards. Hence prep. So now for our curry paste, grab some onions and chop them up. It really doesn't matter how you chop the vegetables here because they're all going to be blended into a paste. Then take garlic, chop that up, then grab that fiery chili and chop it up as well. I used half of the chili. You can use more if you want. And then your ginger. And last but not least are the stalks from the coriander. I popped all that into a container, and now you just need to add 3 spoons of curry powder and a good splash of olive oil. I used a handheld blender here. You can use whatever you have to hand and then just blitz it up. It looks a bit weird, but it will taste delicious. Now for the lovely sweet potato, peel it, chop it into quarters and then into lovely chunks like I did here. And now the fun bit of whacking the lemongrass so you release all the flavours in the oils. I chose a frying pan with a high edge to cook my curry in. You can use a pot here if you want. Frying the curry paste in a dry pan first is the trick, but you don't want any colour at all. Crack the cinnamon in half and pop one in, and then follow with star anise and lemongrass. When the oil starts to separate from the paste, then it's time to pour in the delicious coconut milk so it gets nice and creamy, and follow with salt. Then take those lovely sweet potato chunks and place them in the curry to cook, adding water over them to cover. So to make our delicious aromatic basmati, right? Here are all my spices. Get a noseful. Lime leaves, star anise, cloves, cinnamon. None of these you're actually going to be eating. You're going to be popping them in with the rice and then taking them out once the rice has been cooked. Pop all of that loveliness into a pot together and add twice as much water to rice. Follow with a wedge of lime and season with salt. When the rice has come to a boil, turn it down to medium to low heat and cover. And if you don't have a lid like me, just use a plate. So it's time for our flavour pack garnishes. I chopped the rest of the red chilli from earlier and then half of a yellow one for extra colour and spice. Then 1 large spring onion chopped finely. Coarsely chop the rest of the coriander, or you can just tear it up if that's better for you. And then a lime into wedges. You'll know when the rice is cooked when all that flavourful water has been absorbed into it. So take a fork, pick out the spices and the lime wedge and use that fork to fluff it all up. And then cover it again and put it aside. Our curry has been bubbling away and the sweet potatoes are just on the cusp of being perfectly cooked. So now it's time to add our poultry in. If you're using chicken or turkey, the same principles apply. I've got a good thumb-sized pieces here, nice thick thumb-sized pieces. That's going to go in just 10 minutes before it's cooked and you'll have juicy, delicious poultry at the end of it. Trust me. The perfect time to add it is when you can feel with a knife that the sweet potato is almost soft, so pop the turkey in, pressing gently so that everything is nicely covered. And once that's almost cooked, it's the last chance to taste. Needs a little bit more salt. It's your last chance to just make sure that it's yummy and delicious, so take it and make it good. Our curry is basically ready now, so we're going to add our lovely spinach because that takes no time at all to cook. It's going to wilt down, you'll see. Place those lovely fresh leaves into your curry and just let them cook down into it, and that's it. You've finished your rice and your curry and it's time to plate up the yumminess. So show our lovely cooling yogurt a little bit of love with some olive oil, coriander and a little bit of that chili. It looks so yummy. I placed the rice on a platter surrounded by those lovely lime wedges so everyone gets a little squeeze. And then just to elevate it further, sprinkle that fresh coriander and the spring onions and chili over the top. It's my perfect basmati rice with curry. It's so good. Oh, yummy. So now for the star, I placed the curry in bowls and sprinkled the last little bit of garnish over the top, and I just love this dish. So now just add your yogurt and your rice into your big bowl of curry and just eat up all the yumminess. This dish is gluten-free. If you take out the yogurt, it's lactose-free, and if you take out the turkey, then it's vegetarian, so it caters to lots of people. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Not only is it delicious, but it's really healthy, full of flavour. And if you want to see more yummy recipes just like this one, then subscribe. Yeah. Oh, please try it. Oh my god, it's so good. Please try it. Oh my god, I'm in heaven. Healthy and yummy. Bye everybody. Distracting me. Oh. You keep miming me and I'm like, I'm remembering. No, I'm not.
Okay. Tell me.
Okay.